Hey, what's up, fellow slaves? I got a really good video for you here. Information I can guarantee you're not going to find anywhere else. So strap yourselves in for a really good show. So this information you can find yourself. It's not like I'm God and I'm pulling this information out of my bum hole. So here's how you get it. Go into Google, type in NYC COVID deaths daily data. Today is April 8th. I'll be showing that later on in this video. So this first link here, well, you're going to get this information here. This top link here is a dead link. This first one that I clicked on here, it doesn't lead anywhere. Something interesting though about this top link is the date. You can see for some reason it's dated August 3rd, 2020. I guess this link comes to us from the future, right? Anyway, the link with the important information is the link beneath it. So you click on that link. You're going to come to this page. And here is the first bit of information. So, the news makes a big deal about the jumps in daily deaths. Oh my God, it's the highest deaths this day. Well, this website, this is a .gov website, you can see. It has a little note here. The unusual high increase in confirmed COVID-19 cases, hospitalizations, and deaths between April 6th and April 7th is due to a combination of two factors: a lag in reports from laboratories, and two, a large transfer of hospitalization data about patients who were hospitalized before April 6th. Okay, so don't let the media fool you with, these jumps, because remember, they were kind of dying out, but then they had this sudden spike in deaths or hospitalizations, and then the news went crazy. Oh no, the worst isn't behind us. Look at all these new reports of deaths and hospitalizations. But they didn't tell us this. They didn't give us this note. So moving on. Oh yeah, and this is another interesting thing. So total hospitalizations, you can see there's a little asterisk there. What does that mean? It's estimated. Okay, so now at the bottom of this page has a lot of information on it, but at the bottom of the page is the information I really want to cover, and it is the information that is titled COVID-19 Daily Data Summary, Deaths. You can see I have it underlined here. So when you click on that, you come to this daily data summary. As you can see, it is from the data in this report reflects events and activities as of April 8th, 2020 at 9:15 a.m. Okay, so check this out. So you can see here, most of the people dying are dying from underlying conditions. And the underlying illnesses include diabetes, lung disease, cancer, immunodeficiency, heart disease, hypertension, asthma, kidney disease, and GI liver disease. I guess that's gastrointestinal tract. Or gastrointestinal and liver disease. So you can see most of the people who are dying from underlying conditions or underlying conditions unknown. I don't really know what that means, but underlying conditions unknown. Now, no underlying conditions comprise 69 of the deaths. So I'm curious as to how many of these people who had no underlying conditions were smokers or people who ate McDonald's for breakfast every morning, which I can't believe people still fucking do. So, or how many of them were obese. I guess obesity is, as you can see here, not an underlying illness. But the interesting thing here isn't just the people who are dying from no underlying conditions or underlying conditions. The interesting thing here is the total. This total, as of 9:15 a.m. on this day, April 8th, which is today, the day I'm recording the video, was 3,602. This Google page I opened up at the exact same time. You can see at the top here, I have the links here. I was listening to Corbett Report in the top left while I was doing this. But in the middle here, I have the NewYorkCity.gov, this information that I was just looking at, the daily deaths, okay? So I was looking at all of this information at the same time. And I even took these two screenshots, which includes my computer's time and date. And as you can see on both of them, these screenshots were taken at 11:30 a.m. on April 8th, 2020. But Google, when you type in New York City Corona death toll, it gives you totally contradictive information. So first you have this statistic thing in the middle, which claims the deaths are 4,101. Now remember, this one was claiming 3,602. So what is that? Almost 600, or is that? Yeah, that's 500 more deaths than the .gov website was claiming, that their data was claiming. But then over here, for some reason at the bottom right, you have another thing, New York. Remember, I mean, it says worldwide cases, but then over here it says cases overview. We're looking at New York. In New York, confirmed 138,863, recovered 13,000. I'm sure that these numbers are all cooked. But deaths, this thing is saying 5,489. What the fuck? How do we have such a discrepancy of deaths? We have the .gov website saying 3,602. We got this other thing in the middle that's off by like 500 or gives you an extra 500 deaths. But then over here, this shit is like off by fucking almost 2,000 deaths. So anyway, I just thought that this information was interesting. You know, I thought that you guys should see this because they're reporting it as if this virus is deadly to everyone. And this is actually doing a disservice to these people who have underlying conditions. Because now a whole bunch of hospital supplies, a whole bunch of materials, including manpower, is going to treat people who are acting hysterical, who have no underlying conditions, and who are going to the hospital because the news has them fucking terrified out of their mind, claiming that everyone's gonna fucking die from this. Oh, it doesn't matter if you have underlying conditions, this virus will still kill you. I mean, it's absurd. So, I'm gonna end the video here. It's already like 6 minutes long. Do what you will with this data. Think what you will with it. I'm just here to present the raw data that the media is covering. Anyway, fellow slaves, be happy, be healthy, be safe. Peace.